This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 945 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today, the tip is from the Dressage Radio Show, where show co-hosts Reese Kofler-Stanfield and Philip Parks are joined by Natalie Hamilton-Heineman to talk about what a shoulder fore is and what it's used for. And we'll get right to our tip after this important message from EquestrianCollections.com. Well, hello, everybody. Coach Jen here from Horse Radio Network, and I am here with Debbie from Equestrian Collections, and she is here with the EquestrianCollections.com product of the week. Take it away, Debbie.
Hi, Jen, and thanks for letting me have the opportunity to tell your listeners about a new tall boot that is different and really, really great. The Tough Rider Wellesley Tall Boots. The reason that these are so great is that leather is, when you hear butter soft, this is butter soft. I mean, when you stand them up, they flop over because they're so soft and so, they're just, I just can't even hardly describe how comfortable these are and how they fit to your leg. They really do. And to top it all off, the footbed actually has support.
Yay!
So, yeah. So you can actually walk in these things. So they're really quite different. Because of the very soft, buttery leather, it adheres to your leg, almost like you don't have a boot on. And you can walk in it because they actually have good support in the foot. They come in a lot of different sizes, and we do have the size chart up there. Some of the be careful with the width because they comes in slim, regular, and wide calf. So there's a lot of different sizes that can go for a lot of different people with this boot. And when you get one and you get it on, it just makes your leg look taller, makes your leg look slender. It's just so soft and comfortable.
These are a really pretty, elegant design. They've got a punched toe cap, even though they are a dress boot, not a field boot, and they've got the spur rests that are on either side of the full length, the zipper in the back. No unsightly elastic to look funky. And they've got the nice big heavy-duty snap at the top so the zipper tab stays flat where it belongs. And then I really like the really cute little detail at the top of the boot where that little flap of leather would normally go. And it's just got a cute little swirly detail up there. So they're very classy, but still formal. They're not too awfully sporty. So you could be wearing these in formal classes as well as informal and every day at that price point. Let's hear it for $400 boots that only cost $251.95. So go to EquestrianCollections.com today and you can search in the search bar, Tough Rider, all one word, Wellesley tall boots. And the Wellesley is spelled a little bit wonky. It's Wellesley. But I'm sure if you just put in there Tough Rider tall boot, you're going to get a big long list and the Wellesley will be on that list. So worry not.
So Natalie, when you have a new student coming to you or a new horse, how are you introducing the idea of shoulder fore? So if you can break it down for our listeners and explain exactly, what it is and how you start out and what to do, basically.
Yeah, well, when the rider gets on the horse, we usually, after, they get their mojo going and they're warmed up, then what I like to start with is doing, with a new rider, like a baby shoulder, a baby leg yoke feeling. So what I'll have them do when they're first beginning it is that I'll have them walk down the rail just a couple of feet in, and then I'll say, okay, now start using your inside leg. When you feel that horse stepping underneath you, and direct it towards the horse's outside ear, and then have them bring the horse to the rail, so they start to feel that inside hind stepping under the horse when they're influencing it. And then as they start to feel that rhythm and feel that movement, then I start changing the line. So we'll make it on a circle, a little leg yielding out feeling, and we'll take it, through the corner, or then we'll build on the angle as the rider starts to understand and get the rhythm. And then, of course, then you add the trot, you add it in the canter. But basically, that I start, at the walk, I come a little bit in on the rail, and then say, okay, let's push them to the rail, and it all kind of starts from there.
No, I think that's great. And it's certainly something that we all need to use every day, all day long on every horse. But Natalie, tell us some other situations where you could use shoulder fore.
Well, I like to use it a lot in the trot, especially with the horse that's a little bit stiff, or a rider that's a little bit stiff to one side, that they really get themselves over their inside seat bone, and they can feel themselves, sitting more even because they're influencing that inside hind more directly underneath the horse, so that, it's, to me, it's just the basic element of suppleness also, that when you can control that hind leg and bring it underneath the horse, you're going to have a horse that's more supple and bending through the inside, and a rider who has a pocket or a place to sit. So, through using it with the stiffness, by using that slight positioning to get that suppleness, and also the strengthening, that the horse starts to come underneath themselves and push more. It is such an amazing tool, because it does so many things. It's just one positioning, and it fixes strength and supple. That just does so much.
It comes to mind for me today. I was teaching a lesson with a horse that was spooking, and it's a great exercise also, to kind of help the rider, get the horse's attention, and put him in shoulder fore so that there is a little bit of lateral flexion. So,
well, there you go. To listen to more tips on topics ranging from barn care to websites for horse people, just go to horsetipdaily.com and look for the topics drop-down menu on the left. And you can listen in every week to the Dressage Radio Show at dressageradio.com. Or you can have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go with the free Horse Radio Network app for both iPhone and Android. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. Download it today. It's quick, it's free, and it's easy. This podcast has been made possible through the generous support of EquestrianCollections.com and listeners like you. Listeners like me, you ask? Well, yes. Folks like you who enjoy the great podcasts on Horse Radio Network can support your favorite programs by supporting our sponsors, like EquestrianCollections.com, and also by becoming an official auditor. For as little as $1 a month, you can help support Horse Radio Network programs and qualify for cool auditors-only perks. Learn more at horsetipdaily.com. Just click on the Become an Auditor banner in the center of the page. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.